So hey guys, welcome to my channel again, and today we will be going up. We will be taking up C++ programs, as I have promised you in my previous video that I will be taking up C++ program from my next video. So here I am with a C++ program today. So we will be starting with the basic C++ program today. And first of all, before starting the program, let me tell you that I have Dev C++ software to print and execute my C++ programs. And if you guys do not have any C++ software like Turbo C++ or Dev C++ to execute your programs, so you just can go on Google Chrome or Bing or whatever search engine you have. You have to just type online C++ compiler in it and click on the first link. This link. So it's opening. It's kind of online C++ compiler, and you can just type your programs over here also, which I will be telling you, and I will be executing it on Dev C++, which I have. But if you do not have, in case, so you can go here online and you can compile and execute your programs here also in online C++ compiler. So here it is. This has been opened. So as you guys can see there here that this is the online C++ compiler, and you can execute your programs over here also. If you guys do not have any particular software to do this, see, yes, you can really do it here also, and you can type your programs and just run over here and execute your programs, or yes, you can do whatever or execute your program over here. So let's proceed with the program in my video, and I will be taking up Dev C++. I will be using Dev C++. So if you guys are studying in class 12th or 11th and you are learning to C++, so you might be using Turbo C++, I guess. And if you are not, if you are using a modern version of C++ or modern software of C++, so that's really good. But if you guys are using Turbo C++, so Dev C++ and modern versions of C++ are really different from that. In Dev C, if in Turbo C++, you have to use hash include iostream.h. You have to include header file also in there, and conio.h, which is console input output.header file, and then you have to include void main, and then you also have to include clear screen and get.ch. But here in the C++ or in many modern versions of modern softwares of C++, you do not require actually dot header file and conio and clear screen like that other stuff. So here just you have to write that hash include iostream with the brackets, and in the second line using namespace std and a semicolon. You guys may be knowing that in C++ a particular line ends with a semicolon, so everywhere in the line except the main function in iostream we do not have to include their semicolon, but in every line you will be using inside the brackets, curly brackets. So not the curly brackets, this is the brackets which are under the int main function. So there you have to write end up the line with a semicolon. So let's proceed with the program today. So so you guys might be knowing about C++ a little bit, but let me brief you about that. So for the comments in C++, you just have to, for one line comment you have to do this, two slashes for a single line comment. And if you have to write like this, I will type something here 2, let's write 2 and then proceed to the next line. And now in final, when we will execute or run our program, so 2 will not be executed because the statement, this is the statement, and statements are not executed in the final program. But in the next line, which I have wrote uy or any sensible thing which in the program which can be executed, so it will be executed there. But for if you have to write 2 or 3 lines comments and you do not want them to proceeded or executed while your program runs, so you have to just include this slash and then as asterisk. So you can see that the line I will write after this, like 2, this will not be executed as it is blue in color, and the brackets under it are also in blue in color, and till the line I will not end this statement, so it will not execute the program till then. So let's do this, and I have now, I mean, to end this type of statements we have to use asterisk and slash. Then on the second line, if I will write UYE, and then this thing is in black in color, you can see it on screen. So this thing will be executed because the statement has been ended by asterisk and slash. So here I will be writing the question. I mean, this will be a one line question, so let's take just 2 slashes. So a question will be, I mean, the question is very short, so write a program. So let's write the question first, writing it. So let's write the program, I mean question, before the main function. So you guys will understand that write a program, right? WAP. Let me give a dot there, WA.NP, then space. Write a program. I'm not writing it, I mean, I'm not writing it the full, I'm just using the shortcut. So write a program to accept two numbers from the users. So yes, our question is this: write a program to accept two numbers from the user and print their sum along with the numbers. So in this program we have to ask the user, which will be executing the program, that he will give us two numbers, he or she will give us two numbers, and then we will execute it, and I mean, through our program the sum will be calculated and final sum will be displayed on the screen. So the user will be giving us two numbers and he will be getting output as the sum of the two numbers. So we have to write a program for that. So yes, let's proceed with the program. And then here we have to, I mean, you guys might be knowing that for accepting the integer like data types, things like data types, you have to take the integers first. You have to specify like ABC if you are taking the variable, so you have to specify the data type for that. And as you can see on the screen that I have specified this int as the data type. And you might be knowing in C++ that cout is used to print something on the displayed screen, or the, I mean, on the execution screen. So you have to use cout for that, and then the double quotes, and then you have to ask the user for the two numbers. So we are asking the user, I mean, this thing will be finally executed or displayed in the execution screen. I will show you after the program we finish, but yes, you have to understand these basic things for as of now. So we are asking the user who will be executing the program, enter two numbers. So he will be entering two numbers and he will be getting the final result of the sum. We are writing the program for that, right? So let me tell you here the use of end L at the last. If you write end L at the last of this line, so in the execution screen where your program will be executed and display the screen, the and when the, I mean, this thing will be executed, enter two numbers, so the line will be automatically changed and the numbers which you will be entering will be automatically be entered in the next line. So the cursor will automatically move to the next line because of end L. I will be displaying you this practically also when we will be executing the program after this, I mean after the completion of the program, but you just can understand this as of now. I will be telling you later. And for the input you have to write cin. Here we have to take input as a and b, two variables, and the two numbers which will be entering by the user, and then you have to sum it a plus b, and then we have to write the semicolon. I told you in the beginning that we have to end the line through semicolon, and here we have to print the sum also and along with the numbers. So cout, and this, I mean, we have to print the numbers also. So let's create this as a, and here we have to print the number a which is entered by the user. Let's create a space between them first. So for space between, I mean, on the for creating a space on the execution screen, you have to write /t in the double quotes. So there will be a space automatically created between a equal to and then space, and then the final a will be executed, which is the number entered by the user. So now we have to, let me take the a and then b, let's take this to the next line, end l, cout, and now we have to type the b, then space in double quotes, and then number b and end l, then finally the sum, which is so let's create a space and then type the sum. So what is the sum? We have taken the c, we have taken variable c as the sum, which is a plus b obviously. So the value of a plus b is stored in c, so here we are printing the value c. So here there is no need for end l because nothing we are going to print after this. So in this C++ we have to write at return 0 at the end, return 0 at the end. Yes, so let's compile this now, and finally let's see what happens. Let's save this first. This is my first program, so let's give this name as first program, and finally I have to grab .cpp as the extension, and then on execute, then let's compile it first. Let's see that we have made mistakes or not in this. It's compiling. So here there are no errors in there, no warnings in this. So let's run it, and I will be telling you the use of end l here. So let's see, let's create this little bit small, so it will be easier to understand, isn't it? So it's not asking for the enter two numbers. Let's execute it again. Yes, here it is, enter two numbers. Now the user is asking for entering two numbers, and as you can see the cursor is automatically changed to the next line. And if I do not write end l here, now I will be executing the program, running it, and now you can see the cursor, let's save it first, guys, right? So now execute, and then I will run it. Just a second, guys, the cursor is, it's not saved actually, so just a second. It automatically will be here after the s of numbers exactly. So it's not happening actually currently. I don't know that problem what it is, but yes, when you will be doing it in your PCs, so it will be like this. After the numbers the cursor will be, I have written endl in the program first, so it's after the, it's under the numbers. So let's finally execute and see what happens if the sum is coming out or not. So as you all know that 8 plus 6 is 14. So let's see it shows or not. So here you can see on the screen that a is equal to 6, and you can see the space between equal to sign and 6. We have included /t here it is /t here, and then you can see on the execution screen also that /t is here. Let's close this and this one too. So here you can see the space between equal to sign and 6 because of /t, and because of end l this is changed to the next line, and b is printed on the next line, and between there's a space, and as we have not included /t, we have included it, So you can see a and b equal to, then a little space, and then 14 is printed. So here it is the final execution of the program, and finally the result or the sum of 6 and 8 is printed. So yes guys, here we are ending with our first program, and it has successfully executed. Thank you, bye bye. Subscribe to my channel, and like, share, and comment also if you like it, and share with your buddies who want to learn C++. And I will be coming with lots and lots of videos of C++ programs, and with great stuff, we will be doing like tech numbers and numbers type programs, and we'll then be proceeding with conditions, if condition, if else conditions, switch case, and then we will be doing for loop, while loop, and do while loop also. So yes, there's lots of stuff waiting for you all. So bye bye guys, thank you. Subscribe to my channel, share, like, thank you.